The climax of this week, will end so. Now the new airport. I get right to my opinion. You get right to the opinion. What you get? Me, I go to the airport. Yeah? The Freetown International Airport na Lungi. It left to you if na terminal. Like Andy now. Then at the climax of this week we end so at the airport. Now the president bill, now first fly. If you don't arrange them, yes, I feel so. I feel say you don't arrange them. And the airport's an open air too. And me, I feel say president, I for the fly the first stay. Before then go finally say, well, una self cantis. What I feel, now they tell you so. Because that's not it. When it go into operation, that's not it. So President Mio yesterday, it opened for himself first. You're hoping something for yourself. Be president. Be president. Eh? Why for fly first? Because he's the president. Eh? He's the president. How do you want to first fly day? Imagine president be how they fly so. He build near airport. He opener. Who do first for fly day? No, seriously. If now you, when you buy brand new TV now you host, you the papa na host, you know something and there, we can just like for car with 27 no more. When you buy you brand new TV na host, when a 4K, when you the tester, not a 4K movie first you the fan put there, not a 4K, not a movie force you. Now you force they put something there for watch. You begin a cartoon, they all get for wait first. Hey daddy, put this. No, I'm testing. Just hold on. I'm testing. I just want to see the pictures, the quality, and now hold on. Hold on. So if President Bill first Friday, when you buy your brand new motoka, you go say just now, not a President Bill, now the airport and the people of Salon and then get her. When you buy your brand new motoka, well, sometimes you want to madam, but you first go drive them. I don't know why they say President Bill enough will be the first for Friday. But Musa say he said a risk President Bill take because na him first tester. Well, na him first we see. We don't know if they don't test before. Na him first we see. After the commissioning, na him first. Na him first use them in and out. Private jets. And from the presidential terminal. Presidential terminal. Na him first. Not from that south side we all get for the come and go. If President Bill send a terminal, he left to President Bill. He get terminal lay. He dey talk about your terminal, in presidential terminal. He get terminal at the new airport. Let's tell you what me think. Let's tell you what I think. This airport, a new one. I feel to say that old airport, then go for fix them. Then go for fix the old airports. Michael Cargo, thank you for the stars. Then go for fix them. What to make I think so? This new airport, the gates that we get it start from 2. We not get to 101, 102, or maybe that old one 901 I make. This one, now 201, each passenger boarding bridge gets 2 gates, 201 and 202. The other one gets 203 and 204. The presidential terminal, you don't get boarding bridge because mostly in a private jet they get for the goodie. So you down, the plane go like I see president be load na so they load. But those flights they will get for can them big aircraft they will get for cam, we get the boarding bridge, the passenger boarding bridge, the jetway. We don't get for make you kind of ground for go take that bus stay you go and go team up don't know. We the board na the gates. You the board na the gates. You understand? You get it? Yes, Banga say na nothing special. No, it's special, sir. Because we can't have an international airport like the old one will be gay. The history behind the old one, then tell we say that old airport today, not to be in airport too. Not to be in airport. That old one day, now when the World War been there, now them been bila. But now the flights and the land and go. So Salon Self just grip say now we airports now one day. Now so income into existence. Before we grip them, we get for go for ICAO back then. Okay. Let me tell you my take on this airport. Me, Tripoli, I have no problem with the airport. You get right to your opinion, I get right to my opinion. Yeah? I don't get one problem with the airport. You know why? The Commission of Inquiry show we how much money we as a country we lost. It show we how much money we lost. African Express they show we how much money right now until we get African Express now go the court. Until we get a commission of inquiry, we say this administration and this they self well. 270 million. You go say na boku money, you go say not to boku money. It depends on how you see 270 million. But this administration able to take that money, they then squander and then pull them for nothing. Nothing no go come up behind it. Just like the previous administration. So if we have something we they see now, if we get something we they see, say we go point param. 25 years later, we go still point param and say, look at this now we airport. A lot of people they say, oh, the Turkish not to we get them, not to we. What's in different from the toll gates? What's in different from the toll gate? Because now the same thing, the toll gate thing was safe for us. They are better than they carry go now the old airport. After this new one now waiting safe. The toll gate we streets be there, streets be there. Streets be there. The Chinese they can we begin paying and not done it. We begin pay, they not done it safe. For waiting 25 years back. Then after that one day, you get for council we. How then they do the mathematics waiting government, they get the waiting government, and they get the well. But always things then the expensive, the toll gates not ever go up. For more than putter, what will they pay? Now in normal they pay 30 day. Now in normal they pay. It not ever go up. Yeah? It not ever. Now in the day so. After 25 years, I must say I don't do para now, safe. You go say na bad deal, you go say na this, you go say na that, but it's there. If you take the toll road, it better for drive day than for come out up gun. Come outside the toll road in begin, outside and begin make. It better. Because outside then begin for work. Now the good side. From that choice ram. Na PNB. From that choice ram. Take up gun to go the bad. And I bet you, if you be saying to toll me there and right now, now so that road there for don't swell or blom, take go my sheka. Take go. What you get for be when the Chinese then finally hand over Giwi? Well, we are yet to see. We are yet to see. What do you see, Amas? I don't get problem with that. I don't get problem with that. What do you say, Amas? But right now, me they tell you about the airport when me go, when me see. My dear, I prefer 10 times past the old airport. If you know one for fly go there, that's fine by you. Tell them, say, let them go left in at the old one. Let them go left in at the old one. For saying an extension, na a new one, na a renovation, na a this, na a that, it left to you. It's a new building. Who said this one have been forest? Na new building dey. No, you know, join on let him by the old one. Me no dey force you for belief say me say me na new one me see. Na new building dey. New building. Na in dey. Who said that old one dey on your own day? The betterment of the nation. People they talk about the betterment of the nation. Are you glad for the new building? Yes, I'm glad for new building. Me, I'm glad for new building. Now part of the development. A part of development. Who say they not we country, they not we granny day, then they operate and then billa. Then they operate for almost 25 years, so they don't hand over and give it. Government just need for put foot for make sure say they not take advantage of people where they fly go there. Yeah? Simple. The airport gets light. Yes, it gets light. Then get the solar grid. When I end the supply, then get standby generators them. Well, on that side, me get small problem with because anyway. Let me say just now. Na generator, fuel, then cost begin can add. Triple if you get hose, you go hand over the hose to somebody, will be lamp an extension by your house. My brother, not so you money. Now the agreement what you make with the person, you not get money, or the money where you get you put out aside. The person say, "Na me they can be, na me they spend." But when the toll gate will meet other road day, the toll gate they meet other road day, they meet one way we don't get already. You want for say the toll gate different, but this one so what's in the thing? And we see they say so mechanism government put for make sure say Suma group not disadvantage we. Well, you know say then go talk the talk fine. Me na see first I want see it happen. Triple A the $25 now for go in and out. We get for pay. Yes, you dey pay 25 for go inside. You pay 25 for come out Nado. My brother Tony Bex. Tony Bex say people when they sleep na dark, then they suffer and clean drinking water. Then airport and they talk about. Every development counts. Every development counts. If the toll project be wrong, if the toll project be wrong, they won't for allow this one. My brother, that's politicians for you. Abdullah Kamara say President Mayor and in gang, they be all over the place they condemn the toll gates. They even vow for terminate the project. For more President Bio kind of power, you ever hear talk about toll gates? Campaign term, yes. But from what President Bio she don't have power. He ever talk about toll gates? You know, say it was Adekunle will be there as Labour Minister. When that time the president will just take over. When the toll gate workers then strike, you know, say they fire they all. You know, say they fire they all. You know that? My brother, politicians there. Now for who now where they go and act to aid. Triple A, I go start a house building with the roof. What's in that mean? Me I know. I have no problem with the airport. I'm your take. Yeah? You will get problem with yourself. I don't get problem with you. I don't get problem with you. But me, I don't get problem. Before they hit some money, they then squander. Let them put on the airport. Let them put on the. Yes, Banga, I say nothing not belong to the people. But at that $25, they don't fasten. They don't fasten down. Wait till they wait. Let this new airport will begin see plane in the landing. That will begin for check tickets. We know how much we go salon last year. We know how much we buy. Yeah, they don't spend no money there. Build, operate, and transfer. BOT. They don't spend nothing. The Turkish company that they can build. Turkish company that they build. And then they operate them. Then, when they don't done 25 years, me I don't know. But before I be 99, now I'm 25. Then they say by when you pull the money, you pull the profits. Then you take them. Now 25 years now they go for. We don't say na loan the Turkish government loan saloon for build airport. But you know say so now build, operate and transfer. Eh? Oh, we dey talk about this one. I don't get Google. Let's talk about the airport. No, I'm not there against nobody. Where they against you. I dey read the comment and I clarify what he make me say what I dey say. Well now, but Junis I for know we better na ya. Let's Bangla say what if they say they want for keeper? A keeper outside. Now wait till now the toll gate first. 25 years. Eh? Now wait no more. Oh no, the toll gate will take them. Let us see how they handle that one day. How will they say they want to keep it? What the agreement say 25 years. They cannot keep it, sir. They no keep an eye. Anyway, I don't done with Andy. Now listen to Alpha Khan. May I say 270 million before the administration squander and eater when nothing nugget for commodity day, let them build the airport. 25 years we go be. After that, now we own. If we able maintain and now take care of them, when left away. Well, in Sierra Leone, it shall be no more now. Alpha Khan be then a airport. In fact, I ain't here. Let me listen to what he say about this airport, yeah? After that, yeah, you wait till they can tell me about the bridge. Ataya. The Honorable AK11. Let me hear it from you.
Today, we give thanks and gratitude to President.
Honorable, you were part of the past administration as a minister, and there were talks of another airport at Mamama, and that didn't actualize, but we now have another airport in Port Loko, and you also a resident minister, Northwest. What does this mean?
Well, I have been vindicated. You talk as if you were present in our cabinet when the suggestion was made that the airport would be moved from Lunge to another place closer to Freetown, Songo, which for me is the western area rather than Port Loko district. I saw that there was a depletion, an aim, an intention to deplete the grace of Port Loko and the prosperity of Port Loko district. But when President Julius Maada Bio became president, even before that, he told us that he became president through his Vice President Jules Jallo. They're going to retain the airport here. They didn't even promise they were going to build the airport. So they retained the airport, but they have gone beyond that. They built a new one. So they actually have delivered more than they promised. And I think these are people that we must be happy for. We are happy here. We are happy for President Julius Maada Bio. He is the right leader for Sierra Leone at this time. Like I said earlier, no better time to be a Sierra Leonean. No better time to come from Kafubulo, Lokomasama, Kamasundu, and in the rest of the Port Loko district. Thank you very much.
Before I leave you lastly, there's also another promise or another project. I spoke with Dr. Tambi, and he highlighted again that the Lunge Bridge is not yet out of the equation. If that actualizes, what will that mean?
I hope at my age I will be here to actually witness the inauguration and the commissioning of that bridge. I speak with President Bio. I speak with Dr. Tambi. I know that the equation is still live and it is on course. I believe we might surprise Sierra Leone. President Bio might even turn the sword for the building of this before the end of the first term. That is what we are looking forward to. He is like President John F. Kennedy. When he said that America was going to land a man on the moon in 1963, the whole world laughed. They say he's a dreamer. But 6 years later, in 1969, Louis Armstrong and his colleagues landed the first steps on the moon, the giant step for mankind. I know President Bio will do that for us. Thank you. You're welcome.
And of course, that's the resident minister, Northwest, and also presidential spokesperson, Alpha Kanu. Alpha Kanu, as he is known, speaking on what?
You don't hear? You don't hear waiting AK-11 say? Teofila say no one bridge. Eh? You hear what he say? He said President Bo might shock us. About the bridge, you go turn the sword. I tell ya. He pull secret all. He say na cabinet. When me tell her say, let them knock the airport go my mama, they not be listening. We all get the selfish part of we. Me Tripoli. You ask me. Now what tell me de? That airport na Lungi and the one na my mama also I for prefer. My mama. Na me for prefer. Wetin do? As I reach so, I dey work as self kind of muse. Because na what I dey. I go work kind of muse. Yes. The selfish side of us. And then me go enter. Because that time as you fly each so. Na in that. Sierra Leone. Land, sea, and air before you reach your final destination. The air na in the car with you. A car with you, bam, can land you. You take boat, you cross. We don't cross now with boat. You take land now for which side you go. It's tiring. Very, very tiring. We don't get the airport. Waiting for go with the airport. Soba ferry. For you say for drive go around. Me I can drive. I can drive around. But sometimes even that 2 hours they self it's just too much. But it's almost the same way they wait say for Sikocho you don't pay $50 for. It's almost the same. Almost. Because you go to Sikocho, even this last go when me go. Pass what people are making misbehave. Pass what people are making misbehave by them. But Musa say, apart from the fact that they closer, my mama get a better transport option than Lungi. That is true though. The bridge go help big time, yes. Hey, what he make me feel to say this bridge? No go work because now they don't put price. That then $2 billion would then go put for this bridge business. I don't even have been for hype. Then for job, yes, then get say okay, well, one post where they can build bridge. Then say na 25 years toll gate. I'll tell ya. For the bridge. We not go able to foot that one day. I don't need to pass airport. there pass airport. Seriously. Theophilus, they say, let them build more hotels around Putiloko. But let them build more hotel. In how much for hotel and saloon? Where they say the basic amenities safe. For let get even the bra. But now I don't talk. Forget hotel and saloon. Where in pump they run. We not a big bucket and cup them put inside it. The guest house will push and corner side. And the table hotels, unless the high end one them, must. There is one thing except na salon way. I don't know. Where can make me cringe with toilet system. With toilet system. Now you can make a cringe. So even now we guest house system, and then one day we go pay maybe $50, na booking.com $60. Then toilet they not accurate too. They're not accurate. And that one they not correct for me today, not correct for me tomorrow. One get a quiet moment. Me, na me restroom na house na there the day. I dey spend hours there. Yes. So I like am for be correct. With toilet system. So even when you go feel say everything is when you enter at the toilet. Seriously. We have to work on that one day. So that one day, now I make most of. Then guest house, then one and they forget it. Now book kids then get. This I go na a high-end hotel. The AC we did it. But na fix. Na fix. The AC we did it. Fix, bra. They go up in the candle. We call for you, pass go unplug am. And they hey, Papa God. And you don't pay top dollar. A big boo. Usman he said the toilet system is affected by the water system. I want to agree with you, but my brother, enough to be excused. Theophilus say iPhone 16 ST. Franco Jazz, I not tell you say we not get good hotels then. I not tell you say we not get good hotels then. But Usai, all the hotels then when we don't okay, like Radisson Blue, I don't stay in Radisson Blue. Yeah? I don't ever call all the other top hotels them way. Of course you have to pamper yourself now. Where you go salon. Now 1 or 2 safe. Yeah, for let the country safe no say let it eat you small. Just take a weekend. Yeah. Alright. I know how to put certain hotels then like that. Because I pay. So if they not pay me for promote them, not to say I can degrade them. So now I make one call name. Because we get like the B&B, the bread and breakfast, they now na salon. Where people and they rent their houses them. Then they rent the houses them. Eh? So they want they? Well, it's a house. The bathroom is there. Oh, Lefambo. But I've seen bathrooms. I've seen them. But for let me take kitul and that cup for bill water. Or then put kitul. Eh? Then put kitul. And people then just take and like say it's normal. No, it's not normal. It's not normal. Forget kitul. For put water for bill. Well, me, yes. If I feel say I don't do na the provinces the road, I go na dirty road this and that where I come na kitul because I want for use Dettol for wash my skin. Eh? But we get for do better in that area there. The restroom system. Maybe me if I come on me also, they make sure see me belly down, you know, eh? Because you go some side, you go say, hey, but I use on a restroom no more. Eh? But you go regret why you go use the restroom. It's good though. Content, and I reach ya. Too late for you. Agnes Ulema to content. I don't begin calling Agnes Ulema to Bangura. I begin calling name. I don't call the side in name. I almost want to call him. Aye. I don't call the side in name. They say visit in 2018. And by the time we go to 2021, the bathroom be filthy, the service be horrible. Some places where I know the owners. Well, Sunday if I go there, then I see the service, I can reach out to the owners then. Tell them, say, oh, I was there, and I feel say the day I be there, and so and so and so and so I see. And I think say they need to fix that. Well, thank you. I apologize. Say, oh, sorry, but that's all we can do. That's all we can do. For bringing them to their attention. So that they know. Tony Bex, what you want to? Now that phone I left. Yes, Bangla say he called one place, one bank in name back. Usmani say as long as electricity and running water no improve, there's no hope. Like me was I go for light generator. That's if light's not in. Or sometimes the water heater overnight if lights there go don't put on, it is store. It can store up to maybe 12 hours. Yeah, maybe 12 hours. I can still able wash with warm water. Yes, now Salome, the wash with warm water, I'm not able. I can't do cold water, I'm sorry. Well, yes, I'm spoiled like that. I'm spoiled like that. Okay. The other phone I say the una left for call name no. Una no I give me trouble na And they call no place name. And they call no place name. Skin no back saying out to tie the was sweet. 2019, Tony Beck say me the Freetown, nothing not be the hook. I never do Kolwata. I feel na me one. Who get to Jalo back saying they do Kolwata, Francoja saying they do Kolwata, eh? Come on, Skino back saying they do Kolwata. I don't sabi you. I don't sabi. I either like generator or I boil water. I cannot do cold water. I cannot. Tell everybody back saying they do cold water. Oh. Welcome on board, Uswen. You summary for the week, sir. Well, look like see. Not try forget Uswen back. Check by saying a cooler time they use. Thank you. Yeah, and he still don't count you. He said Kolwata not good for us. Man, I get in there. Seriously? Now la fanatique Kolwata na salon to meet. Eh? Even I sleep na me farm. Even when I sleep there, man, I can't do cold water. Oh. Isa commence na cold water in the house with couche. I just can't. Okay, I say now I just give you one funny thing will happen here. Because I sleep na the farm. Right now, we don't get water well, but we not be get water well. But as I speak now, we don't get 2 water well na the farm. Then they say then go get water. The tongue they far small from the farm. Who said then go get water? Then go get water in a swamp. I go to me the toil. 1 point lights by the water. I see leaf there. Then they don't take was. I say no. I say I can't. Una waka go na tongue. Una go find the clean water. Because you know say then they do I think it was UNDP or whoever, then each tongue gets water well. Where then dig for them. Me wondering, I me left na the farm that next day. I say no. I say una go na tongue, una go get water. Me na me the car suit water see leaf inside. At least I know say the water well where they na tongue is proper. Me na they drink the water, so I'm not afraid of that because me get my water for drink. But my dear, swamp water, it go fit tuna. But no be me. That one day I know Ebola. The waka, almost smiles go na tongue, go get water, waka come back. I said I get for beer me. I said I get for beer me. I leave for me don't see. I let the door. Then talk fire. I say nothing. Nothing. I no do. No sky leaf than the force. How you go give me water? We get leaf. Say like I was. Yeah. And go carry the clean water. I put me the toilet I was. Welcome on board, Alpha. You summary for the week, sir.
Yeah, they just make her laugh. You know how I want to get leaf? The leaf will make you body fresh. Okay, I want to say good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to listeners. You don't really talk well today. I just follow up and enjoy the debate. Everybody they give you. You know, but me get few things I want to talk on. You see, that the first thing I want to talk on are how honest we politicians then be. I will start with Alpha Khan. You see, because we politicians are not honest and don't use for lie, even when they lie consciously, that they don't, in fact, they feel as in a lie, then they lie. In this opening of the airports, when they do, I think a couple of days ago, if I can make them very clear, I say the people of Lokomasa, put local down and they say they're well over 2.5 million, 250 million. We don't come for support.
Yeah, but na slip of tongue, boo. Na slip of tongue. Yeah, the big
You know, I don't want to blame this or tell it. We don't use for listen when speaker and they speak, so we you know, but that tells you how I don't know, but you say that slip of tongue. I will take it with your justification. But what are they saying now? How honest they are to the poor people there. You know, of course, the airports, no matter how we do them, they don't bill and done. No matter what you say, the service go on. But not like I don't know if like Edwin or so me they say, may they make let them ensure say they're not disadvantaged the people the way they use them too much, because the general man here where they do business now for maximize profit. So if the man way in general purpose now for maximize profit, it don't calculate say in 25 years time I should have recover my money or get interest. So they let them not create things the way go make. We find that because other airports not then that's the way we will be forced for use the new airport. So it's feel that the government able for negotiating a way that even if then they create fees or whatever, may not be that high, we go make we sell the freight for pass or go use that airport today. The other thing I want for say, I hope say this agreement is still settled for the 25 years. Let us reach tomorrow 25 years, they say, oh, there was a room or there is a room for extension for another 5 years. Because now business, the business can bring profits, it not can make profits. But again, if they don't put and say that is how the document be spelled out, let the government stand on them. Let them not do no extension. Because tomorrow they will say, no, negotiate, oh, they may make a room, say if they not recoup or recover the money, they can make another extension of how many years. It should not be like that. So I think that I'm young concern what I get. The next thing I want to talk on, you make mention of the water system in Sierra Leone. You see, in the WhatsApp group, there was a very good debate today, and we will study development and projects. I may bring something away. I will share with the world or the entire listening populace. Most times, we government they need to do project priority ranking needs. They need to do needs assessments. They can just want to do projects where they underscore or where they give them good political points. Yeah, AAA up till today while they talk to you, so we still not get good water facility in Sierra Leone. I don't tell you, I don't make an analyst platform say we are surrounded with over 5-6 major rivers. They wait for the supply we water. But there has never been a government since we get independent 1961. We don't say, you know, waiting. Let we address the basic needs. Even if the government not do anything, one of the basic needs we should achieve it, and we should make it look even the 10, 15, 30 years population able for depend on them. Like shock you, the Guma Valley Water Company dam gets na mile 13 yonder. The population where they make that water dam, we don't. I don't know which multiplication I would take. We don't not to twice the number, 3 times the number. It's more than that. So at the end of the day, the water not enough for supply all the areas. Them. No government, no SIDOM, no department or agency, no SIDOM. So you know waiting. Let us improve on this mile 13 dam. Not able for supply more than Freetown. Nothing like that. Government in, government out. So that one day out of it. You know, most people are done that as a result of dirty water. Cholera don't kill, say, don't tie others alone. We don't come on all the waterborne disease, then the way people and they get. No government not they can seriously not say to that one day. Come on day. Don't like what they say, the toilet facility, we sewage system or we drainage system. Now only few buildings them. Now the capital city connected to drainage system, sewage system, na Salonde. Apart from that, that make even there where you go now there host them bathroom there or whatever toilet where you go there, you close all the smell, AAA. You get switch for bathroom. No matter how press you be, some bathroom they'll tell you where you go, you make sure they cut by you. Because we not get a sewage system where they connect houses them. Yeah, I mean, for when we can, no one necessarily then dig hole for make septic tank. All houses connect to the sewage and drainage system. Then get mechanisms in the machines the way they able for clean whenever there is blockage. This is the thing where we want to see for Sierra Leone, not to promises that we will not say they cannot fulfill. This now the thing will make it difficult because when governments or political parties then they make manifesto, not to themselves, then they sit down. Not do this, not right, so we'll do this. We have nothing to hold them with. Now, our president, don't tell we say he don't do from A to Z in a manifesto. But let's go in reality, let's look at page by page or paragraph by paragraph. In order to reach middle late, with already they make mention of the manifesto. But when we not get what we take hold them, now the manifesto is not a guaranteed document or we say we they hold them accountable for or with. We need for let get with department agencies, them MDs there, let them sign performance contracts. Let them sign out with the citizen, not with the government. At the end of the day, the government they cover them. Now that make you see say ACC not able for like penetrate more into the ruling government anytime. APC time are the same thing because then they cover all the weak areas them. Anytime they know say if them pull and do this, the government they disgrace. Trust me, they come on and do the same thing on a parliament. Like what me said 2 weeks ago, Sierra Leone they do extremely well for make them vote. Say then give opposition majority in a parliament because they know say parliament will be able for checkmate the ruling government. But what do we do? But what did the government do? Then turn it over the other way around. Sack 10 parliamentarians, bring their own, then get majority. So how the parliament go able for all MDs them accountable? We are in the opposition, they in minority. We look at all the different oversight committees them. Still, the opposition they in minority there. So at the end of the day, even when they talk, their voice they not going to be heard. Now that's how the same program say we parliament get the sense where you get put an aid. Where you go there, if you know they see eye to eye with the speaker, I no go ever call you for talk. You no go ever debate at that parliament day. That's how it's been set up. Not to these governments no more. So there are a lot of things there for now to talk about development in Sierra Leone. Because when governments they win, or when political party they win, their sole aim now for us the opposition. Their sole aim now for let the opposition not exist again. Not for let able for deliver for the people. And that's what we've seen this 5 years where they round up to. You know they help with country at all. Because the minister there's aim not to for perform for let the president name go up. Instead, now for how for silence opposition. When you check tomorrow, that is how they say. Now, coordination, you go to the judiciary, now coordination, everything. So this is the system when I come back down to the constitution. Now this makes some of we don't advocate and we will continue for talk say, let we change this with the constitution what they use. It give too much power to any ruling government, it give too much power to the president. The president they hire and fire anybody we want. As it pleases the president. Sometimes that as it pleases the president, and not ever give the criteria the way they please the president. It's an open statement. So the president gets the right for, pick anybody. That's why they see today, somebody when a nurse, how you call them, na spokesman, na presidential, what's it called, committee. How can nurse be a spokesperson? Is it not a squire pegging around all? So a lot there for let we talk on, let we put politics inside and here. But again, AAA, like what I always they say, the thing we don't well people are not honest, politicians are not honest, people talk, people come on social media, they talk things because maybe it favored them, it favored their family, it favored their district, it favored their region, that's it. It favored their tribesmen, that's it. So then go support that kind of idea. Let we reach them. Somebody text them at the group. I love that text. They say we want for see them who they see not gonna be mayor Nabo, not gonna be mayor na Kenema, not gonna be mayor na Makeni. Then you will see that kind of thing in there. That thing we know so we don't put politics inside. We move forward for the national development. Last thing I will talk on before I drop the my line on my mic. Now, I still advocate for get national development plan with devoid from politics. If we get a national development plan with devoid from politics, tell me whether you like it or not, the development will be continuity. The every other thing will undertake because every government in, government out, now based on that development plan, they draw your policies, your party manifesto now based on them. Now that make when party they change, even the inside, you say the development and strategies, then they go on. You know, nobody need shake them. But we on when see government change, all man get your agenda. Right now, the new direction we they round up with so we don't know what we can get next. Only God knows. We see the and give we just know. We not get any proof or something to take all them say well, when I not perform this. Now this would be say. At the end, we scatter money back, give voters them na salon day. You see people that they die for hell, let God help that country. Let God help that country. We people and they continue for suffer. 30 day people and they die because of malaria. And they tell we, I always they say this. This part now this one mosquito day. I don't see mosquito day now. When I ask, they say the mosquito they give malaria. Well, wait, so why Africa mosquito they give malaria? Not when self not get that sense they for like waiting and do the mosquito then how they give malaria. Why we not do on our own country, on our own continent? But again, it's a lot anyways. Lad hope the line give other people a chance. Thank you very seriously, people.
Thank you very much, Alpha. Look like say today, Uswen don't fall asleep. I dey open the phone line, but before that, we get we own Ezekiel. I see people just now. I don't know if you don't come. I don't know if Ezekiel don't come. Tell like I see people just now at the program. Ezekiel, you there? Na Saturday, I saw there. Then there be the ala just now, what they? Eh? They feel like she said they want to marry me. They want to marry me, but I leave. Bruh. I did check. I check the water first. The other way we can. Austin, can you say they don't tell? Eh? The mosquito. I say the mosquito where they that's why I not get malaria. They all this salon get malaria. We go catch the mosquito then. We go pair them with mosquito then. We go pair with mosquito then a salon. We catch the mosquito then now. We go then a salon. We go pair them. Then the mosquito then go born with your mosquito. Eh? That end is something. A mosquito business. We own the not going to give malaria again. But for now, just have to be careful. Or else, mosquito will teach you lesson. I say they look for the one that will be the alala and just now. And they see them again at the comment section. They're not AWOL. Or they're not AWOL. Omar, I didn't know you do more too. You don't kind size, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, waiting on your submission today.
Well, thank you for taking the call. First, I want to start with this man, couldn't call David Francis. Now, the problem we saw they talk about. David Francis, they feel too good of himself, but he make a right. in talk say the reason why people in the comments about the fly one, what is that the word we use? Hardship, ideas. Now poverty. He absolutely right. Now poverty mentality. Now because the people are poor, the money whether for use in panel for let their life better. Now that money they never be able to take the waste. If they waste the money like say, God. The other day, last week, you see Raman Suare, where he began at that hot seat with Lambranaba. He want for praise Madabio in achievements. Now 3 he comes. He not go before. He begin Mumu. He say, can you believe? Believe. Hey God. This man not afraid God will make up. He say, they don't reclaim the libel. They don't move the death penalty and free education. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen of Sierra Leone, any sober nation at the world, when at the thing and then the way government do, what presidents do in 5 years, that president enough for even get 5 votes. How the repeal of the libel law make a difference in Sierra Leone and their life? What the difference they make? Because Sierra Leone are the only country, if you say good afternoon to Mother behavior, not like the way we say good afternoon. You don't go smell peace now. Na that building within na Adeba Road, where they call CIA. So what the difference? Who don't even care about the death penalty? If you let me not talk about Kubokuche, we need death penalty in a salon. To me, they're not be for lifter. So if now the 3 achievements, and then because anytime we ask any minister, you left me go ask Ministry of Tourism. You go try say free education. Go ask Minister of Agriculture. And then they tell you what in your department don't do good on that motherland government. For say we don't now we produce 15,000 bags of rice a year or 50 or 100,000 bags of rice a year. And then they tell you that too because nothing happened. We say you go free education. You go ask the Minister of Trade and Industry, who will need to trade anything, we will not get no industry, but that left for another day. Now waste ministry that day. What things some will tell you? Free education. Come on, they go ask the Minister of Information. What thing they tell you? Free education. So they all can hold on the free education. But at the same free education, what would they see? Picking and sit on a classroom bench no day. Picking and the butu, they strain their back for writing a paper. But now the entire ministry they go on free education. Raman's right now, Indy will bit go further. He say death penalty don't remove and libel law. Can you believe? Now, Madabio, now in achievement this, where it's a duty now it is given when are the 3 things and then the way don't do. You're not doing no development. Madabio, no, from when Madabio take over, it not create no job or it not give a chance or it not bring in any investor. We can create a job. We even hire 1,000 people from when take over. If anybody then at the radio station or the listen, please name for me the company where Madabio go convince for bring can a salon, we can open business, we hire 1,000 people. Or even 500 people outside of the 5,000 we in hire. Because in hire, he even hire the people who they work out the bikini dog them out of salon them pockets. So when then they talk say, now this man don't do this man because the other time again, the High Lawrence Lima be there on that, the AYB. He said they don't want to let APC bother them. They want to let APC move out of the way because they want to explain to the Australian people what thing they don't do. Now that they go for tell you. the death penalty where they remove, the libel law, the big one, the big elephant, education. That's why Sierra Leoneans, they don't even care about issues. And also, like, still not get supported. But if you say what you may, since when we always Guinea big pass they talk about the country size, but who will be get upper hand on Guinea in terms of currency exchange? You go say anything where you want to say about Anes Koma. But in left power, we money be still value past Guinea own. Pakaba left power for all go through war. When Guinea not go through war, now we and Nigeria go through war. But we money be still value past Guinea. They your money. Now only under Madabio, I think that girl for be as a hashtag. When Madabio left power, we go put that in a flag and hang and don't say for all the president that we rule Salon, even when Salon go through a tough time. Now Madabio now the only sitting president within a power where Guinea money pass can pass beyond in terms of value. That is just for go with that. Whether in win or in not win or it not bring with currency back. So we say meet them. That hashtag they go with her. When Guinea money, even when we go through war, Guinea not go through war. We currency is still heavy than Guinea. Because I know people them. A lot of people get farm with them. What do they do business than Guinea? Now let them want them to go, don't ever go abroad. Now Guinea them to go for go buy and cancel. Now that may happen. Because how you go there? When you go to 1 million, they give 500,000. They your money. So what you go buy? How you go sell them? Then people are still snap back, they attack people and say, we are not see what Timadabio show we. Not just say we are not see what Timadabio don't do. We are not a real Timadabio. Show we. Please show we. Name them. Because the man take money then tell me about this Kenema, fish pond. We not see him. Madabio go dig shovel, but flour mill. We not see him. Then everything. See now what I show we say they can do. When I show we there, when I give you the address, maybe we will call with family where they Freetown. Let them go take picture of it outside of this airport. Talking about the airport, I don't got problem with them. Just like what she said. That guy they don't use for damage that country their money so much. Maybe ain't got me for taking that money to the eat them. Let me for taking the eat and salute me for left still they pay for them. It go bumping. So that's a way to build something. Where at least we go enjoy them. We go to pass the whole travel. We're not going to handle again Brussels airline, long steps and walk under that song. We're not going to do it again. So me, it better, that's better. And that's no more. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Omar. That's right for say. I don't know. Ezekiel, don't come back. I just want to say everybody get rights to your opinion, yeah? Because now that one day we go learn for coexist with one another. Even though we all think differently, but at the end of the day, we'll not get beef for one another. We'll not get beef for one another. Okay. I think say Ezekiel no dey. Well, I open the phone line now. The phone line open. What you want add, what you want subtract, what in pass na your radar. We'll not even talk about. Eh? You get the opportunity. If you think say we don't do well, the next 5 minutes, I don't know if the chairman available. Okay. Account Mohammed. Yes, sir. You get 5 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much, Cyprian. As you they always say, anything we somebody either comment or anything we person express na in your view. First of all, the one way passed my radar that was the the minister of foreign affairs. Now I begin for understand most of the laws them we country pass, we especially the tangible ones them they for exploit the death penalty, the criminal libel law, and most of them things I think say they fall on this United Nations Security Council seat where Sierra Leone they go after, where the government they go after. And the thing we look at was where they asked the foreign minister say how much we don't spend towards this. Where he say they approve $1 million for me the lobby for the Security Council seat. It was concerning, and because each and every year we believe say there is a Security Council seat, a non-permanent seat in the Security Council where Africans them they pull for present. Looking at the trend where the government, the country economy is in there right now, where the COVID and so many other things them don't fall in, and countries them they struggle so much for me to raise funds. And then that's not the time where we take up the responsibility for more we lobby for a Security Council or non-permanent Security Council seat, where even basically it's a ceremonial seat. That seat for me, you just say you do it in this position, but at the end of the day, guess what? It's just ceremonial. And all the people and the people that make the decisions, guess what? Now the permanent secretary, permanent system within the Security Council. So and the foreign minister claims say they because then they meet the other people. And I get something for say so many aids them they come to the country, you don't even need to travel to go there. And a lot I come to the point where the presidents go na the na China where they approve them for me and give them the foreign ministry academy. The former president says that don't travel na China. He brought so many other things them. The roads them, even when you talk about the toll, all and things in the candy. So it's not something new or different. It's just usual. And it comes to the message given with the foreign minister talking at AYV concerning the poverty mentality. This is talking down on Sierra Leoneans. It's absolutely a way of degrading the people in a salon for telling in the name of poverty you can't even think. These guys, them elites there where we get in governance, they do not even understand what's in the people and they go through. Today, the people, somebody will be they earn $100 3-4 years ago, the value is not there anymore. It is not there anymore. The value of you won $100 before, now it's like $40-50. Are you talking about the really progress? If anybody within a country will not able to maintain the economy, the stability of the economy of the country, you can't even say anything. Now we come to Ezekiel just talk about the how do you call them? They talk about the Guinea economy, Salo economy, where the president of Guinea take power. They have a lot of sanctions. They get plenty sanctions. Them you name them, European Union, World Bank, IMF. Everybody don't put sanctions on them. But guess what happened? They are holding on to their economy. You know, go say the economy they do well or not, but the currency is value. So if we on presidents they go all over the world with currency they devalue this much, what is he really doing? Somebody I see a comment with somebody say, oh yeah, he employ teachers them, he employ nurses them, he employ police them, and so the value where police will get trade and the value, the money where they even say they don't increase for police there today. When you check them 3-4 years ago, it's not even, it's peanuts. It doesn't even worth anything. Even the 15% so they claim say they give them. So when you look at traveling not means the more you travel, how much. Now we get the statistics of how much it costs the president to travel, and how much it don't bring come within the years then we do a cost analysis. But if the president's not able to get that argument and bring and tell you say he's traveling, let him keep traveling. But what is the cost for the country? It's not you traveling. And this airport, the airports are still to be 100% against this airport. Let me tell you the reason why. It's not the 25 years, it's not the this, because the two aspects they might be don't tell you the other time. Say the two aspects they know I get problem. One aspect we don't talk about is the cost. Before we be the raise revenue, now we own airport. This airport they don't just renovate them a couple of years ago. In Britain, when you see so, all they do they extend airport. You don't even hospitals them. Not we say for the heck of them. You be the talking they provoke Britain with the roads and everything. But I will tell you, see, the biggest hospitals in Britain, they're still in at the same place. What thing they do? They change the inside of the hospital and then they improve them to a modern. We get Nabomi Komot. We get a place, the town hall Nabo. I they tell you, I see the town hall lately. What I want run me eye. For a simple reason, they moved the town hall because I did the council be there. They moved the council from that town hall area by the coronation field. They move it some other place. The place don't dilapidate. That building they can crumble. The building they can fall. You can't even manage anything. We are boasting for new structures, but we cannot manage them. In 2-3 years, they crumble. So if you not get a culture of maintenance, how would you continue to say this na new, this na new, this na new? How far will they go with this new? Where it be say it cost me so much. The second part where I get problem, that are the biggest problem where I get the security and the sovereignty of we country. You know the see you go give airport to another foreign country. You don't do that. You do not do that. Anything where they can in your country now, guess what? It's coming. Anybody that country, anything where them doing in our country and where they want to, they can do it they not even ask nobody. You they give up your country, your airport. You giving up your airport. I could have preferred for more we go pan debt, but now we still a controller. I could have preferred that. Either if for in a mama, or in a Lungi airport, I do not care if they could have improved the transportation structure, and then we get an airport. I do not care, but they can't use somebody for me. They in charge. And then the other thing again is, imagine, remember, now the same problem back, the similar problem will be get with that Black Johnson situation where the Chinese can come. They say then they go take so many acres them, and now inside that is the front line of the water. So what you know we get again at the country now we own. Anybody, the Chinese and they bring anything at the water. The Turkish, then they bring anything or pull anything at the air. What do we have? Are we going to boast of that? Are we really? Please tell me. So if you sit down, we begin to talk about, it is new, it is, I agree with you. I ask back the question. If the document that we didn't get going to parliament, it says it's an extension of the airport, and now you come back, people can say, now the one that will be carrying the document go, they are claiming that it's a new airport. What in our person could say? Now then they can stand on the new airport. But the document what we get as a country, as a citizen, where we parliamentarians and representatives, it says it's an extension. What do we have to say? So you not go blame nobody. Now if they don't come, do they send it back and rectify the contract? Or it still stand, but based on that. So you get to look at what's in the long-time aim, not for me with a Photoshop, a photo operative and everything, for me and say, oh yeah, the president, what did you do? And what's in the effect of them? So understanding that go even take we a long way. Now the money what we collect, also will not get money. Also with the revenue, then they tax with people more and more and more. You go take that money back. Now that money will be the tax people, it's gonna go to Turkey. And now what thing for happen? That money they get for balance out for increase another taxes them some other places what the people get for pay for. So if you looking at this situation there, you think say I get one thing where I always say I get a thing. If you as an individual you say you don't do something, but anytime they ask you what you don't do, you continue for explain over and over and over and over again. Guess what? Even you yourself you are not convinced. Guaranteed. If you keep explaining what you have done, your achievement, you keep explaining, and then Keke someone back and so the other day will be they even laugh at her. The them and everything. At the end of the day, guess what happened? You don't get anything out of it. The same explanation of we love a country, we want development. Anybody where they wish for salon, for me you not develop within the 5 years there, believe you me, I think it's a stupidity. Because any developer, if you feel saying an APC for can't develop and then you get pride over them, it's a shame to you. If you think say Marabi, what in it do, believe you me, the one thing we are very much like we Marabi do our respect, that libel law was a problem for all people with in the media. Because then Nadani then be threatening people with, which I totally agree. Like again, what you would brother just talk, the death penalty 1 million times. If they tell you say for law put a placard for more good salon and team up and on side, we will get an approval for say this death penalty is a wrong law. It has to be changed. No, we're not equipped with that. We do not equip with that. So it's a sad thing for me we see them. Law we see them, the structures them. Now that make I get respect for Tijan Kaba. Tijan Kaba came, what he did, they try, because you know, say, institutions and them be missing, what he was doing, he was absolutely structuring institutions. Even the SLPP, they now where they sit also, they're not even proud of her. The same way Tijan Kaba, they build the structures of Salon, they were not even proud of him. Because so many of them, guess what? They bring and come in tribal. Because, yes, now we don't fight for this power. Now they don't left with and they go take other people. That's what they were saying. And after Tijan Kaba left, then where even Tijan Kaba impossible way he put, they did not even go for him. Now, where he don't die and the tenor in the boss of 40, he don't do. But Tijan Kaba was one of the best leaders them, where they try for do in the right, they be going in the right directions. And I come, now one other thing back will not talk about, where I just come briefly. It's the running mates of the APC. We see now a new name don't come at the floor where they call Jagaban or whatever. And people in the crowd and say, oh yeah, this man don't come, we don't even know him. You know, I begin to ask myself, okay, I know they say may they choose a moment, may they choose anybody, but the tribal line where into political parties they run, I hate it. I hate it very much. I hate it very much. And I think where they can boil under, where it be say nobody on the accept. Jagaban as in go claim, the same way Jules de Jallo didn't come, forget power, nobody knew them. Jules de Jallo come out from nowhere, he paid for vice presidency. Sam Sumana, he came in again, it was the same thing, he paid for it. So that tells you exactly, for me and say, oh yeah, take me. It's because it's a simple reason. Everybody's making money out of this whole thing. When we go see them, you talk about the toilets there. If even this country, with all we engineer, they will get a simple soccer system. A community they get five houses them. They can build a soccer system where all the toilets they go there. It may even take them 10 years before they fill up. 5. May them see no more. They say not for me no more. Say this Samila, this Samila. May them get if they sell a land to an individual. If not 10 houses within a community, they may them create a soccer system where it's a very simple system for do. But we engineers on what they do, they gather the name, they cannot even make anything out of nothing. A simple pump, go able to pressurize water for you, where you go get 80, 85 gallons. You don't even need, for me, you get generator, for me, play all day. You get 80 gallons of water inside a pressure tank, in a pressure system, any tap will open 15 tanks them, 15, how they call it, taps them inside your house. Anyone where you open, you don't need for my generator they own. They come on. We say they get, but what it then they really do for me them pleasing people, they don't do it. But they want to be engineers for what? In political things, for me them get positions, for me them grab people, and the people are qualified for do the things them. So man not go too far. If I say I go talk, I will continue to talk the whole day. I know say other people want to say something. And again, whatever that I say an opinion the way we stand for, and not to think the way represent Serial Network. I tell now plenty. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mohammed. Okay, I think so. We'll get one more caller before we come with the chairman. We'll get one more caller. I'll just try for bring Tony Bex. Then after that, we'll call the chairman in safe. Bex, where you at? Udina, you don't want. Yes, sir. You get 5 minutes, sir.
Thank God we reached Namidomot today. Because today I'm ready for the one week waiting in Europe, America, Canada, Australia. When I forget to na pitla train max the whole. Now we don't born used to. Now God don't pull on a salon, na go na civilized wall. Also na they use flush toilet. Now they see light. Government they help una, they feed una, they take care of una. Now make una don't turn on a back. They promote for let the people that don't left na salon let them suffer. That's why we do they pray God for let them deport on our back. Because now only wicked person go sit down, they praise. Say this guy don't try, don't bring develop. So Leone at the least last bottom, the last figure on the wall. When they say na shishi no the commodity. Just imagine Guinea with the cost rate and dirty Guinea no get nothing, Guinea na this Guinea and they can buy in a salon. Now Guinea and they don't develop. The money say better pass for money. The whole West Africa say Leone the last. Another call not to, another call south to go and na heavy. The corner they gonna go Dubai, when they don't go China. If we not go there the first day, we not ever go China and Dubai again because they don't develop. You know this airport. It make me no want to talk about this airport because this airport, even the Turkish themselves, we might have go call say let them can lie say that they loan for build the airport. Then she say don't begin to see the backlash don't begin to come because now then back there for come back and explain to the public say not to them that Biomi can lie. And the people of Sierra Leone. You can use the country money, go bring other people. I mean, now the criminology will be apply for car with this extension at the airport. Now I'm a problem, not to the building. Trust me, I get no problem with the building. Because when ITRO make the extension, they not change the airport name. They not go call other government for come build extension and say, how can you give out your airport? When one of the security of the country, you say government they can pay 25 years or 35 years for rubbish. Parliament no approve them. Nobody no give rights. You just get the money when I don't thief. You now you grab, you go England because they give $2 million for the farmers them. You say you sick, you go for medical. But when they say Augustine, you run because you know say they will overthrow you. You see, I don't really understand why people always say on the Western Wall. Then they see the wrong thing and then they promote them. They are not care about APC, they are not care about no political party. We care about the goodness, let's allow better and improve. Now, my own problem. Anybody, let's say now, got I come, I can't develop salary, they be any. Then money all that way they go and waste to the fly. Imagine per DM 175 billion Leone per DM. Not on the plane, they
all
will
the number away they call so you get the paper.
Hey, we get the figure. We get everything. We get all the figures.
We who?
I say no worry. I say you say where they say net kaka catch post in the middle of PZ.
They call numbers, they call figures,
we call all things. We get the list triple. Me not kind of social media for campaign a good name of him. Anything with me to tell you now, if you want to I give you the link, I give you everything that you read for you. Everything but this government is on record. Why you say go open the airport? You left the people away can't go open the airport. You thought you would run they go Dubai for go sign the document of transfer. From there you say they go to UN. Let no worry. Let it fly. Now they fly. You know when board say they fly. Wait let tornado catch them. I tell you no say Ian stick them not they near. We know all waiting if they go ahead, what they do. People are not stupid again, not all come on a bush. Everything they do, let them do them, they send it done, almost week left. You not long again, no. You not short again, no. Then go see that 2-3 months election at 2 year or 3 year or 5 year. They don't begin, they go seek political asylum. On our IG, you go line America embassy say they confess, so they get political asylum. If he say don't smart for on away, on Sule, the former army chief of staff, that's what he said do. They all man they seek political asylum now. Even still we are blind in the all in the list too. Una go shock. Tina so come na the last time I talk see. Na can the last time I talk see. You they can pull the report and say, no, not true. Can't show we am. Can't put up for we can this. I say okay. Now I come out to every reach 1 week. Like I talk am so na so you say go na so back they go come back na the program. They say somebody be don't talk na ya. Now let for the post let them talk. We will talk after they keep off because we get the kill or begin whip the wire.
All right, thank you.
All right, triple.
Yeah. What I can tell we now, we need to forget a credible source for we information. Or else, my dear, allow they go no more. Yeah? We need to forget a credible source for your information them. Also, if you get your information, make sure you get a credible source. Else you go DDRE. We say rest in peace to Leslie Allen though. And they walk alone. I be miss somebody in call. I think say it is just as right. They will come with him. Then I go left here. Now after I bring Daniel and she say him be call on the other line. If he is still available. Yes, caller, what are they talk to, please?
Yeah, me na Omar Fofana the talk.
Yes,
Thank
Omar
you so
Fofana.
much.
You get 3 minutes. Sir. Sorry about that just now. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. And this man wake out so a very good. This man wake out so very good for sports. Now for the couch and so Daniel Leone go remember we.
Well, they do that every Saturday, on maybe something, you know, but every Saturday they give sport updates.
Oh, that's good, man. Sir. And what I they try for talk about and me on contribution for Sierra Leone about this airport here. I don't know. Then Bill for me is very very good for the country for the country. You know this Western world who didn't also not debt. If you not get debt, they need to believe you. You know debts. You know if you work, they pay for that. Now if you work, they pay for that. Then they then believe you for say they go able to afford the money. One thing they pan we the Sierra Leonean system, and then who person don't do good job. Always now you know I can they follow up you. The last time we go salon, we go say what they say for say this airport here, the only airports. He talk and say this one not to only airport now young brown airports. You know na development na country. The people who they can't work there is very necessary. Who do clean they go na the place even if they pay them $1 for the day or 50 cents safe. Then they in good for them because they were able to take care for themselves and their family. You know, then the couch any side development, then kind of opportunity that would know we don't begin the Canada country so this airport here. It create most of we they get zeal now for go if you get money na yourself, still I go buy land na that area there. Still I build na this area because why? The airport they at the side. You know, so na million contribution and they low left blame SLPP, APC, whatever. It need to work. Anything so far what they say for say before they do and for us, they can at the floor, then give idea to themselves, then do it. That all gets back na the same thing. It was the money they go. 25 years or 20 years enough. Some people in America what they did oversee they take house more than 30 years. Did they pay for that? But if you don't pay for that, if you're not able to afford them for 1 month or 2 months, what will they do? Say, okay, Lord sell the house, let take your money, like take your balance. That's what they do now. What's the wall? Why this man don't build this one now? Everybody, some people they talk as safe. Then they go to the airport safe. Then they go from Western Wall, then they come on a Western Wall, then go land na Lungi, say because a very expensive whatever, then they go back, then they then they buy tickets, then go come down a Guinea, after that they bypass, they go na then go to salon. That's good for you. Now you option because nobody need to tell person for say and the way you don't plan for yourself. If you know for say good for you, do it. But many people they go there. Not try for appreciate good thing now we on life. Anything we then do for you even self. And always we scholar they talk and say after God, now the kingdom, president, then the say line. We don't talk anything so far. Now life. So Lord try to respect leader and the Lord listing them what they do. So thank you so much to count me. Now 3 minutes. And then I appreciate that.
All
Continue
right.
with your good job. God bless you and God protect you, all of you within our Western world. And God help you. Thank you so much for bringing me up.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We don't try. It's 4 hours, a little over 4 hours. We don't come to the end of today on program. Hope say at the end of the day, our love line for prevail. It's good for make we all get different ideas, but at the end of the day, make we see Sena for the betterment of Salon. But please, get a credible source for information. Eh? Get a credible source. If not, you'd go out to. We'll go there back on Monday. Tomorrow we'll go join AIV on Sunday. And we'll go there. Make sure see you rest. Man, was it last Sunday? You know, say I not sleep for 8 hours straight up. 8 hours straight up. Let me see if I'll try that again. Till we meet again on Monday. I may say you want to make Chairman Glady. Usai. Thomas Desmond, he said I never walk alone. Watch tomorrow game. Usai una dey self now 39 points. They still they talk back. Till we meet again on Monday. I left here. Tata. Thank you for you stay till Usai will reach if now. Enough self you can meet up. Thank you, huh? Resto. Not to eat salon problem. Not to eat and I make Fridays we can get good time now. Yeah? Not to eat more. If you want to put on down. If you want to salon problem, like put on down. Yeah? Put on down, not to time. You don't already eat and let them to time. Till we meet again on Monday, na so triple lady say, tata.